Amazon just got very fearful because Christian Smalls, as we were talking about, with his little group, managed to get a union victory. And here at this show, we are pro-labor, we are anti-censorship, we are anti-mandate, but we are pro-labor. So if I had a way to get my workers unionized, I would, but we are not that big of a business yet. However, and they're not paid much at all either. Lex would know, our editor. But here's the thing. They now got a union in Staten Island in that warehouse. This was a huge deal, and this is exciting now that we've discussed why it's exciting, because now those people are going to get some representation. Now
they're going to internally cover it up.
Possibly. Amazon came out saying, "Oh, we don't agree with this because the workers can be direct with Amazon." Yeah, you can directly pee in a bottle. You can directly defecate in the bathroom.
Do we have any results on Bessemer, though?
Bessemer, that was rigged.
I really think
no, but now they reran the election. What's going on with the new election?
I don't know. But before we go there,
I sincerely think that it's going to be a situation where, because here's the thing, you're going to have other warehouses besides the one in Staten Island where people are going to see this and be like, wow, if they can do it, we can do it too.
Yeah.
And that's not what Amazon wants. And so they're going to try to do what they can to cover up the fact that the unionizing ever happened in Staten Island.
Which there's no way to not cover that up. To cover that up. There's one problem, though. Her name is AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She tweeted out when they were victorious, basically, it's, "Oh my God, the guns, we got this, we did it." Crystal Ball basically tweeted, "Where were you when Christian Smalls asked you to be here, but you said no because of security concerns, but 2 weeks later you showed up at a Met Gala wearing a Tax the Rich dress. She cited security concerns, and she cited the scheduling conflict. Oh, but you can go rub elbows with the richest people in the world, the Jeff Bezos, the Bill Gates, the Dave Ramsey's, all those guys. You can Elon Musk's, the Biden's, the other. You can go there, but you abandon your work." And then AOC said, after she abandons the workers, to Crystal Ball, "Maybe you should do your due diligence because that's not even in my district. Aside from a conflict, a scheduling conflict, we've requested oversight into Amazon and done investigations, talk to workers." What better way to show your support for these workers than showing up to a rally to try and unionize this warehouse? And by the way, people from the Bronx and the Queens, they travel to Staten Island to work at that warehouse. I mean, Naeem, let me get your opinion on this. I'll come to you first. I mean, what do you think is going on here? I think she's just abandoning the working class.
There's that, and she might argue that if geographically that warehouse itself isn't in her district, she'll be stepping on the toes of her colleague and whoever the representative of that district is, and so she has to make sure she doesn't. I'm just playing devil's advocate here, Obviously,
no. Hold on.
It's important to have an objective argument.
Hold on, gentlemen. Hold on. I don't want you playing devil's advocate on this channel. I don't play devil's advocate for any politician.
I know, but you have to have in order to ensure conducive debate. You just want to give all perspectives. I'm going to lay my opinion out here on my sleeve thereafter. I'm just saying the argument could be maybe the representative of that district tapped her on the shoulder and said, "Hey, it's my district. Stay on your own turf," right? But no, I believe in general. Bernie Sanders flew out to Alabama and was there at the Bessemer Union Drive and made himself present. I don't know if the senators from Alabama, Doug Jones, no, I don't think he was senator at the time. I think this was after he lost the seat. Whoever were running senators of Alabama didn't all of a sudden come to Bernie Sanders' door. "Well, howdy, my fellow colleague. You were stepping on our turf, showing up in Alabama, you see. We don't appreciate that." Neither does the congressman or woman who represents Bessemer, Alabama, you see. So you got to make sure that doesn't happen again. Are we clear?
I love that little whistle.
Perfect. All right.
A little whistle.
I love that little whistle, but
he said he loves your whistle.
That's a cheap cop out on AOC's part. I mean, I don't have a lot to say in my opinion. It's a cheap cop out, but that's what she might argue. Just be prepared when you bring her onto your show to have an interview. She'll say, "Well, it's another representative district. I cannot be stepping on their turf." And how will you respond to Miami? That's my question.
But she can go to Miami and eat at a beachside sidewalk cafe with her boyfriend Riley. She can go to Texas and help Beto out. She can go to Texas and endorse Jessica Cisneros in Cuellar's district. She can go, right? So, and even if it's not her district, she's got district members of her district, residents of her district.
Who work there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is...
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm with you. I'm on board. Mm-hmm.
Listen, this is AOC and the progressives being cucks and establishment pukes because they are abandoning the working class. And I wish I could play the Jimmy Dore clip. I don't really want to go find it, but I mean, Aaron, let me bring you in here. I mean, because to me, this is the progressives. It shows who she really is. To be going to the working class and saying, I can't even tweet about this before the victory happens. I can't put out a video statement. I can't hold a rally in my district about the fact you can't even do that, but you go hang out with the rich of the rich, the richest of the rich at a Met Gala. I mean, to me, she's just another corrupt person. And Kyle, Naeem, you might know this, try to make his own definition of corrupt until Jimmy Dore put it up on the screen because he said, corruption is only if you take money from something. No, corruption is selling out for your own interests. It could be a book deal. It could be a speaking fee. It could be anything. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I will say is this whole cop-out by AOC is absolutely stupid. It's terrible. And what it shows is all she is a product, not a product of the working class, but a product of the establishment. She is a corrupt sellout. You saw it with Force the Vote. She did not force the vote on Medicare for all. And it's not time, and the women's there was no internet. One of my classmates used that as an excuse, which I think is a terrible excuse. Now is the time for Medicare for all in the middle of a pandemic when the American people would support you, and 200,000 deaths of 200,000 deaths due to the illness. I can't say it. Could have been prevented. A third of the deaths could have been prevented with Medicare for all. Even if it did not pass the House, it could have given us a list of here's who we can go after. AOC didn't force the vote. They didn't force the vote on the minimum wage or on UBI when they could have with the COVID bill. That was a pass for Biden.
Mm-hmm.
So, to me, she's corrupt, and corruption is selling out for your own interests. Whether it be a speaking fee, a seat on a committee, you get to be Speaker of the House, a book deal. I don't care what it doesn't have to be direct money. It doesn't have to be money. Kyle Kalinske was trying to defend the freaking squad. It's, unless you take money. No, it's not. That's not what the definition of corruption is. And
he is acknowledging though that they're caving. He's just saying they're not corrupt in the traditional money sense.
Okay, but that's not the definition of corruption. The definition of corruption is selling out for your own interests. Selling out doesn't have to be getting money. Selling out could be, I'm not going to criticize our Department of State. They're the ones pushing for war in Ukraine. They're the ones voting for funding for the Iron Dome program, and AOC's dumbass is voting present and putting out a word salad 30-page statement saying exactly, you don't even know why. Mm-hmm. And then when Mehdi Hassan confronts her on it, she still doesn't say why. So just realize all the corruption that's going on in the Democratic Party. Okay. All right. So AOC lied, but congratulations to the Staten Island warehouse and Amazon. That's awesome.